Great. Well, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for being here. I have the pleasure today of introducing our incredible speaker. He's a world-renowned speaker. He's spoken to tens of thousands of people in over 20 countries around the world. He's an international business owner, having businesses in over 20 countries around the world. He's an author of a top-seller book, Holistic Nutritionist, Sports Nutritionist, and he just has the most loving, caring servant heart. And he's literally a walking encyclopedia for nutrition and business. So help me welcome my incredible father, mentor, and friend, Louis Smith.
All right. Well, hey, folks, it's great to see all these wonderful people across the world, great friends from the UK and from South Africa and Tanzania and Kenya and the USA. It's just so beautiful to have you all on the call here today. I'm sure there are people from other countries as well, but it's great to see those people in front of me. Just love and appreciate you. And we're creating this army to march across the world to help people in these really uncertain financial times that are happening out there. It's so nice to have security in your life. Well, let me tell you what happened to me. I was about 26 years old. I was working really hard to be broke. I was really not well at all, a lot of health issues. And somebody told me, if you change your lifestyle, you can change your life. Well, I did, and I got involved with a company with the most awesome, incredible products, and the products started empowering my body to heal itself. Well, I want to tell you what happened. I said to myself, if these products are so good, maybe the business is good as well. And I was at a real tough time in my life. I don't know if you know anybody that's working really hard to be broke, getting up before you finish sleeping to work in a situation that is stressful, anxiety, frustration, and no hope for the future. I remember speaking to my boss one day, and I asked him, how things financially, and he was telling me how hard he was battling, how he was running out of money before he was running out of month. And I said, oh my gracious me, and he's about 20 years ahead of me in life. You mean that if he eventually dies and I get his position one day, I'll be as broke as him? I remember driving along one day and I saw a bumper sticker on the back of the car, and it said, I owe everybody I know I owe. And I just thought to myself, oh my gracious me, I don't want to be in that situation for the rest of my life. And I got so sick and tired of living in the settle for lifestyle. And I want to tell you something. What really got me excited about this opportunity is when somebody gave me a CD one day, and it went something like it. It said, how much money do you have in your bank account? Well, I had nothing. It said, how many years of hard work did it take you to get all this money in your bank account? Well, I'd worked for years to get to nothing. And then it said, is it getting better or is it getting worse? And all I could see was inflation was growing faster than my income. And it said the heart of insanity is to keep doing the same thing day in and day out and expect a different result. Well, I want to share today with you an opportunity that totally changed my life, an opportunity that gave me the life that people could only dream of. And so we're going to have a great time here today, sharing about this opportunity. And the first thing, so we're going to show you the path to financial freedom. And what I really get excited about this path to financial freedom is anybody can do it. Let me try and explain that to you. Here I had dyslexia. I've still got it. I was terrified to talk in front of people. I was a farmer boy. I could speak to cows and sheep, but not human beings. And I had no skills for this industry. And then I discovered that here's an industry that you can start in a situation where you got no money for a decent car, where if anything goes wrong, you're in a critical situation in your life, you don't have the money to fix it. You know that if you look at this over here, half of 20-somethings have no savings. I was down in Los Angeles the other day, and shopping centers are just closed. Look at all these closed shops down here for what's happening in the world. People are losing their jobs by the day. I was speaking to somebody the other day that I think he was 62 years old, worked for the same company for 40 years, and they were firing him, and he has only 3 years from retirement. And here he's losing his entire retirement. And I suddenly realized that you can work your entire life and have no security. And this really worried me. You know what I love about this opportunity? You can have small goals and you can put in small hours. You can design it around your lifestyle. You can put in what you want to earn what you want. And that gets me really excited. Here's a person, he just wants to remodel a bedroom, wants to do it cash. Yes, somebody wants to go on a little holiday trip somewhere. Yes, somebody wants to go skiing in the Alps, Yes, somebody wants to pay off their education, or somebody wants to get their wife a car, or maybe remodel a home, or maybe drive yourself a nice car. Well, you see, I went from driving settled for cars and living in settled for homes to changing my life. Do you know what really got me excited about this opportunity? Was when I discovered that such a common sense opportunity, where conventional industry, you move products from the manufacturer to the end consumer via wholesalers and reps and advertising and retailers. So you've got all that middleman. Now, this is a problem. 85% of the product cost goes to your middleman. Wow. So I pay $100 for something. I'm only getting about $15 actually worth of goods. Well, in this industry over here, we move from the manufacturer to the end consumer. We don't have all these middlemen. That middleman money goes between you and shared amongst the people that are getting involved, because it's word of mouth sales. And I get so pumped up about this. And so we can supply superior quality products at the lowest possible cost to the consumer, and only at about 40% of product cost is gone back into distribution. So you're getting yourself a Rolls Royce for the price of a Fiat. Now, I'm a crazy person. Let me tell you something. I remember when I was so broke, when I walked past the bank, the alarm used to go off, and I wanted to change my life. And I said to myself, hey, Louis, if you can save money by buying better quality products, why not? As a matter of fact, if I'm walking out a store and there's two outlets, so the one outlet say pay full price and the next one says get 20% discount, you know what? You're going to have to beat me up to pay full price, because I want to save a buck. What about you? Right? I hate to be ripped off. I've never gone home and said to myself, Louis, I'm so proud of myself. I've just been ripped off again. No. I get quite sick in the stomach when I'm ripped off. So number one, in this industry, I love the concept of saving money by using a superior quality. Number two, it's minimal startup costs. Yesterday, I put in a tank of gas into my car, and I suddenly thought to myself, I can start 2 of these businesses for 1 tank of gas. 2 of these businesses for 1 tank of gas. How unbelievable is that, right? Okay, look, I know my big car takes a lot of gas. The next thing over here is residual income. I love the concept of residual income. This gets me so excited that I can sit here in California and I can earn income from about 30 plus countries across the world. I love the concept of unlimited income. I remember when I had a boss, the only way I could earn more money was to hire the mafia to execute him. But guess what? I loved my boss and I didn't want to do that, right? But in this business, I can have unlimited income potential. Our business is just growing. Our business is about double income what we were earning 2 years ago. And that is mind-boggling, absolutely mind-boggling. What about tax benefits? I just love this opportunity. I'm going to the Dominican Republic for a month's vacation on the beach. I leave in a few days' time. The minute I get back from the UK, what's really exciting about this, it's all tax-free. Because why? I'm going to be cutting some videos down there for my media sites and things like that. So we're going to go on a beautiful vacation on the beach and it's all tax deductible. What an incredible opportunity. What about no formal education? Here I am. I can't spell. I got really no big degrees or anything like that. I'm a country bumpkin. And here I am, building a massive business across the globe. If I can, I hope you're sitting and saying, oh my gracious me, if this man can do it with his lack of speaking skills, if this man can do it and he can't spell, if this man can do it, then anybody can do it. So I want to show you this ideal business we're talking about here. If you compared the global entertainment business was running about 2 years ago, about 48 billion, about 58 billion. Where it has dropped in the last 2 years to below 30 billion, where our industry actually grew with the pandemic. So if you're comparing us right now, we are doing about 170, nearly 180 billion, 179 billion compared to our competitors out there. If you want to compare them, because everybody knows about the Hollywood and the Bollywood and the movies made across the world, 23 billion, no comparison to what an incredible opportunity this is, right? So when you're looking for this kind of industry, what are you looking for? Why this company? Well, number one is longevity. This company's been around since 1958. Oh my gracious me. I bet a lot of you weren't even born in 1958. And why is this so important? Because most of these companies don't last long. Number two, when you're looking for this kind of company, how many countries is it operating in? Well, look at all these flags. Oh my gracious me. You can sit wherever you are and earn income from all those countries because we do global presentations on a daily and weekly basis. We've got a media system to help you build your global business and a support structure in place and a mentoring program. You can get involved with nothing, with no knowledge in this industry and be mentored and trained up in it. Financially stable. This company is global. It's got factories across the world. It's got factory outlets across the world. It's financially free. It's family owned. Why is that so important? That means it doesn't have shareholders that are going to destroy the quality and integrity of the product to increase their bottom line. Absolutely so incredible. It's got no lawsuits. How would you find a good company? Just type in the company's name and put lawsuits, and you'll be shocked that this company's got no lawsuits against it. It's most probably one of the only ones in the health industry, been around since 1958 with no lawsuits. It's got consumable products. That means every month these products are finished. You know, when I go and have a bath or a shower and a shave, guess what? The product is gone. It's gone down the drain. I can't catch it and reuse again. Whenever I take my supplements, guess what? They're gone. My body's utilizing the nutrient out of it. These supplements are unique. They're the only juice extracted, dehydrated, organically grown, non-GMO, vine-ripened, whole food supplements on planet Earth that I know that's produced under pharmaceutical license with third-party human clinical trials published in peer-reviewed medical journals. Oh my gracious me, how awesome is that, right? And then what an incredible compensation plan. I was speaking to somebody the other day who just moved to this company from another massive company. And she was saying to me, if I had my same size business, they were massive size business in that company, in this company that you had there, she'd be earning nearly triple. This has got the most incredible compensation plan. How can they do that? Because they control their own growing. They control their own manufacturing. They control their own warehousing. They control, just from them distribution out, they just use a distribution service. So why am I telling you? Because of that, there's no middleman. Everything is in-house. And because of that, you can create a tremendous compensation plan for the people involved. Meets needs in 3 product ranges. And this is really important because within this multi-billion-dollar industry, we have got the best nutrition. We have got the most incredible personal care, the only personal care that I know of that's got the Cosmos Organic Seal produced under pharmaceutical license. That means everything inside there is edible, that is beneficial for your skin. That to me is just so exciting. And the most incredible cleaning range of products. So when you just look at that, I tell you, we've got 79% of what this kind of industry does in this billion-dollar industry out there, this multi-billion-dollar industry. And the next thing to understand across there is we are in the right business at the right time because people are fearing for their financial opportunity, but people are fearing for their health. There is so much fear out there because of all the disease. You just look in one country alone, they expect that within 8 years' time, 171 million people will be dying from diseases that are 80% preventable just by changing their lifestyle. So people say, well, why do we need supplements? Well, in a study of nearly 22,000 people, not even one got 10 specific nutrients out the food that they were eating And that is unbelievable, right? So when you're looking for an opportunity, you want to look for something where people are desperate for those kind of products to boost the immune system. And there's never been a better trend in the world than right now. What I really love about this business is you can do it part-time or full-time. And that to me is incredible because you can start part-time. And what's amazing, if you do this thing part-time and you get out there and you sponsor 5 people and help them to sponsor 5 and help them to sponsor 5, they'll give you about 125 people out there. If those 125 people only use these 2 products. Now, why would you want to use these products? Because these 2 products over here give you about 56 nutrient families of the 59 that God created. And what I absolutely love about these 56 nutrient families, they're juice extracted, dehydrated, organically grown, non-GMO, vine ripened, human whole foods with third-party human clinical trials published in peer-reviewed medical journals. Like this one alone can boost your immune system by up to 37%, increase your natural killer cells by 20%, slow down aging of your body by 44%, and stabilize the good over the bad cholesterol by 500%. And this one over here, study showed published in medical journals, could reduce inflammation by nearly 68%. I'm telling you, nearly every disease in the world is related to inflammation. And this one is an unbelievable product. Scientists have been involved with discovering how this actually works in the body by inventing a camera system, got a Nobel Prize in 2003. But this one over here increases the utilization of nutrient that's already in your bloodstream, allowing them to flow into your cell by 55% and the toxins out by 55%. So if you get out there and you find 5, and you teach them just to use this, what we call our breakfast pack, you'll be earning about over $1,000 a month. Now that is unbelievable. When I saw that, I tell you what, I got so excited. I was like a puppy. I tell you what, have you ever gone, left your puppy for an hour and you get home, it's so excited, just makes a mess all over? Well, that's exactly where I was. I just got so excited. I didn't make the mess part, but I was really excited. Well, look at this over here. The next thing I want to show you is if you want to go full-time, you can really do something with this opportunity. And what is full-time? If you get out there and you sponsor 10 who find 10 who find 10, and of course it's never going to look exactly like that. Some people are going to sponsor a bunch and others going to sponsor none. But if you did a little graph like that, you'd be earning about $15,000 a month. And let me tell you something, that got me pumped up if they just use this product. Now, nobody would only use that, not when there's incredible cleaning that's cheaper than the store and better quality, not when there's the most awesome skin cream that's just Rolls Royce and budget friendly. So how do you build this business? Number 1, become a promoter. Join your community, which is our community, a family of friends that can empower you and guide you and mentor you and love you and equip you and direct you. And with no university degrees, you can change your life. Step 2, by using the products. When you use these products, you're going to be blown away. We're going to get a few people to share about that right now. And number 3, share the opportunity. Tell you what, you get out there and tell people about this opportunity. And I get people phoning me on a daily basis. Louis, thank you so much. I remember when a mine went broke in South Africa and about 15,000 people lost their jobs. I got a phone call from somebody in that town and said, hey, Louis, guess what happened? People are out there. They're committing suicide. They don't know what to do. Their lives are just finished. They're turning to alcohol. And you gave me an opportunity and I have got freedom. And that to me is so exciting. And the next one over here is share the product. Oh, I love this little opportunity. You tell people about these awesome products across there and you can empower them to change their life. Well, I want to ask a few people on this call just to share with us why they love Near Life. Let's go to Sean, all the way in Colorado, USA. Sean, share with us.
Louis, what I love about this business is everywhere I go, I'm connecting with people. And I've done that my whole life, and I've built relationships my whole life. But now when someone has a need and they have a fear or they're worried about a health concern or they've got a financial complication or they're stressed out, I can help them. And I have an entire community of resources and wonderful people that are willing to step up and help them too. You know, in my mind, there is no greater calling in this world than to make the world a better place through empowering people to live their healthiest and most vibrant lives. I'm just ecstatic that I get to do it and be a part of it.
It's so exciting. Thank you so much, Sean. All right, let's go to Melinda Jolly, California. Thank you so much for that.
Hi, everyone. Oh boy. So Neolife has not only changed my health, but has given me an opportunity to not put all my eggs in one basket. Even if I have a pension, I never know what it's going to be like in the next 17 years. The governor's always trying to take it. And what Neolife provides me is an opportunity to share, to grow, to empower others to do the same. Being that it changed my health, I've now excelled on, and I've taken it and I have incorporated it into my clinic. And I know that if I provide these nutritionals to my clients, that they're getting wholesome goodness that is not going to harm their bodies. It's going to only help. And we know that it's been around for over 60 years and it's not going anywhere. So it's one of the products that I can depend on for a very, very, very long time, where I've seen other companies come and go. And the nice thing is I'm getting that supplemental income, which is only helping me to build and grow, and honestly take that money and invest in my clients and my other business growers. So I love it. What other company can you do that with and share, and they get paid on top of them learning? It's free education.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Let's go to Deborah Matuku, Polokwane, South Africa. Deborah Matuku.
Hi, guys, folks. My name is Deborah. Yeah, I love Neolife because of the products. The nutritional, the cleaning, and the skincare are so awesome. Those products do miracles. And, you know, I cannot imagine ourselves without them in the house. And we also have made so many friends through this opportunity. And the income has grown. You can imagine the income growing during this COVID when companies are closing down. The graph is going very high. And then the incentives. We love the incentives that our leaders, you know, give us in this opportunity. We've been to a Sun City, you know, the most beautiful resort. Thank you to Neolife. And as I'm speaking, on the 23rd, we'll be flying to KZN at another, you know, 5-star hotel for World Team Convention. So where can you get such an opportunity? We love it so much. Thank you.
Congratulations. And yes, congratulations on being a world team member, Deborah, there in Polokwane, South Africa. We're going to shoot to UK, Mr. Chris Cowley. Tell us why you love this opportunity, Chris.
Well, I mean, they've obviously stolen a lot of things already. So I'm not going to talk about people, community, friendship, travel, and money, but I'll talk about product. I know we've heard a bit about a product as well. But if you just understand and realize the impact for good that you can have by just making simple recommendations to people. Now, I know Louis on this tiki-toki and all of that, and I understand these things are crazy. But I found that if you can get one thing that you're passionate about and go with that, you'll be a lot more successful than trying to be a shotgun and spray everything. But if you think of, I love this diabetes setup where you can really help people and see the difference you make. So imagine I can make the following statement without regret. I can say to somebody, I can help you to halve your blood sugar levels within the next 3 to 6 months. Now, I don't know if you understand the power of a statement like that. People go to the doctor for 16 or 18 years, and I've had a doctor in Liverpool say, can I please use your product? I say, but aren't you a GP? He says, yes, but my product doesn't work. So imagine you can give somebody something that makes a huge positive difference to their health, for instance. And the other week I was asked by somebody on the call here actually about marks on his legs. He's diabetic. And I remember all you do is that, and I made it was like a 1.5 minute little video about You crush the two zinc tablets, you mix it up with the aloe vera gel, and you apply to those wounds. And I don't know if you know people that have diabetes, the wounds on their lower legs take years and sometimes don't heal at all. He took pictures, and one day later, he sent me the difference it's made though. So you can't, there's no money you can put to that. You can go write up all your fancy stories, but the impact for good that you can have is amazing.
Fantastic. Excellent. All right. Thank you so much, Chris. All right. We are going to go all the way to Cassie Stevens, Florida. Tell us, Cassie, why do you love this opportunity? You're muted, Cassie. You're muted. You're muted. Cassie, you're muted.
Okay, sorry about that. I love Neolife because Neolife loves me. My husband and I have had fantastic health results. My husband especially, and has gotten off several medications. So that kind of got us started. We didn't intend to build a business, but we have, and that has made us just be able to help people, reach out to people. We are people. We try to do lots of different things. So we're always surrounded by people. And I don't go up to people and say, oh, you need Neolife, but I go up to be their friend. And when I'm their friend and thing from Neolife, whether it's the home care or the skin care or the products. And I especially like and love how easy it is to get to people, the experts that I'll call the experts. Yesterday, we were on a phone call with a person who has stage 4 cancer. She is looking for solutions, and I got to connect with Levon, and we spent an hour and a half, and she signed up this morning. And I'm just excited to know that she's going to get some help. So just helping people makes it all worthwhile.
Fantastic, Cassie. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's get 2 more people. What about Juma Rashid? Juma, tell us why you love this opportunity. All the way from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Yes. By the way, today I'm in Morogoro. I came to see this young lady here. She just joined the company about a couple months ago. So I came to launch her business and to help her in joining these calls as well. Well, I love Neolife because originally I joined for health purposes, but then I found that there was money to be made, and sure, I have made enough money to make me a happy retired old man, looking young. I earn a good income from doing the business, and I'm happy that I do not have to depend on anybody. I do not have to depend on my children or anybody like that. So that's why I love Neolife.
Fantastic. Let's go to Cameron Weedle up in Washington State. Thank you so much, Juma. Yes, Cameron.
Hey, everyone. I love this business because it allows me to be my own boss. For the past 8 years that I've been involved in this business, I've traveled all over the world, and I've done it, as Louis said, as a business expense. That was a dream of mine in college, and I didn't know how I would do it. I also was able to do college debt-free. So I worked my way through college, and this last year I worked my way through seminary, and it was all because of this business that allowed me to move and to live where I want. And then it also helped me start my family debt-free. So my wife and I got married 6 years ago. We now have 3 super healthy little boys. I can say that each pregnancy for my wife got easier and easier. And really the only thing that we dialed in more, we've learned so much about health and nutrition, was the products that worked at specific times. And so now we coach other people who want to have kids, and people look at our kids, they see them sit through an hour-and-a-half church service with us, they see them travel with us on the planes, and they want to know how our kids are just so emotionally under control and so happy, and because it's so unusual now. And so we want to help people that have trouble with fertility, and just give them hope for the future, because children are our future. And the last thing I love about this business is that it gives me the ability to have wealth in more ways than one, in time freedom, in getting to spend time training my children, not having to be gone all day away from them, but actually them getting to see the work that I do, that I can work my work schedule and my appointments around my family. And I can bring my family along with me in an environment that is edifying and uplifting to families. And so it just gives me so much joy to know that this is something that I can do together with my wife. Now she was able to quit her job. My wife worked as an accountant, which is a really tough job during tax season. They work insane hours. And my wife, this last year, she quit her job and she's happier than ever being a mom and helping me with this business. And we're so excited for the future. And we can will this business to our children. So we're not only giving them the healthiest physical future, but we're also banking their financial future on a business that has been around for far longer than we've been alive.
And congratulations, Cameron is busy breaking a new Emerald Director across there. That's really exciting, right? Well done. And then, oh, I would love one more. We've got so many people taking steps. I'd love to use them all across here, but I can't. We don't have time for that. I would love to ask Diane, who's just gone Emerald Director. Her business is flying, sponsoring so many people. Diane Smith, will you share why you love the opportunity?
Absolutely, Louie. Well, you know, I've been around for a little while, since 2013, and I love the products, and there's never been a question of that. And from the business perspective, I have to say that maybe sometimes I'm a slow learner. And many of us are, that we don't want to accept that we need to make a change and to do that. And I relate it to, you just have to find what works for you. And one of the things that resonates with me from convention last year, this is a sorting business. And that is kind of where I have backed up to and realized that I need to find my people out there. And one of my successes this year has been to go out and involve myself in events where I find people that are like-minded, that are looking to health and nutrition, that are looking to improve their lives, and have started participating in those and found outstanding success over 4 events over the past month. And finding that, okay, it isn't that difficult to find people that are interested in what we have to say. They're looking for what we have. And so that's worked out very well for me. One of the people that you know that has come into my organization was the impetus that started some of those events. And it goes back to something from years ago that we were on a speakers bureau with, and they invited us to an event. LaVon and I went, met Chrissy. She sat between us. We double teamed her and talked to her about the products. And she became very interested immediately when we, after our conversation at lunch, and joined the team right then and there. That doesn't happen very often, that people are immediate right away. Maybe it does for other people. Typically it takes 5 or 6 times that you're talking to them, but she immediately knew what we were talking about. And again, we were at another event where everybody there was pretty much on the same page. They're looking for health freedom. They're looking for a change. They're looking to be accountable for their lives. So that's been one of our great successes. And this business affords us to be able to dovetail right into that and be successful.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Diane. Well, folks, I started my story where I was. Well, let me tell you where I am today. Today, we travel the world. We own ourselves. We just love life. And it's absolutely fantastic to be in an opportunity where you can be free, where you can get up in the morning when you finish sleeping, where you can own yourself, where you can travel, where you can earn global residual income. I'm really going to encourage you to get hold of the person who sent you this video and say, hey, you know what? I would love to find out more about this opportunity. Guide me in the right direction. And we can't wait to welcome you into this incredible community of people who love, who build their lives on integrity, on honesty, on sincerity, on thoughtfulness, on do unto others. Welcome to this family. You're going to love it and have an incredible day, and God bless. Thank you so much.